And I asked him, where does the money go?
Sally Seagrave wanted to support her local firefighters.
They've saved so many lives, and we depend on them.
The salon receptionist received a call from someone soliciting donations on behalf of the Metro Firefighters Association.
I gave him $30, and he gave us the paper and this nifty little sticker.
Here's what the solicitor failed to mention. Only about 33 cents of every dollar Sally donated would actually go to the firefighters.
So in a way, it's almost dishonest.
The rest of your money was pocketed by Show & Associates of Del City, a telemarketing company hired to do the fundraising. And believe it or not, it's all perfectly legal. The In Your Corner team pored over tax returns from 2008 through 2012. During that time, Show & Associates raised more than $1,237,000 in the name of fire protection, but only 1/3 of your donations actually went to the charity. Show & Associates snatched up the rest, more than $782,000.
If there is something out of line here, then it certainly needs to be corrected.
Phil Sipe is president of Oklahoma City's Firefighters Union, one of 12 unions across central Oklahoma that receive a cut of the fundraising dollars. He says his organization doesn't have the manpower or time to fundraise on its own. And the money raised by Show & Associates helps fund charitable projects that otherwise might not exist.
We really do give a lot back to the community, and the fundraiser helps us to do that.
In the past 5 years, Show & Associates also raised about $1.5 million in the name of veterans and children. Perhaps its most lopsided contract is with the Oklahoma City Junior Chamber of Commerce, or JC's. Since 2008, the fundraiser has made nearly $1 million off the JC's, while the charity's cut was a lousy 10%.
But any donor and any organization that would hire them needs to step back and ask themselves why they have to tolerate that.
This past December, one of those charities, the OKC JC's, fulfilled wish lists for underprivileged students at Pierce Elementary in Oklahoma City. Show & Associates and Ted Howard helped coordinate the charity event. In fact, Howard is a former JC member and board president and currently serves as a senior advisor for the organization. All the while, his company, Show & Associates, continues to make 90 cents off every dollar they collect in the charity's good name.
This was exactly why the law was upgraded, if you will, or updated.
Prior to 2011, fundraisers like Show & Associates were largely unregulated in our state. Senator Susan Paddock wanted legislation with teeth.
Donors need to have that assurance that when they give their dollars, those dollars go to the organization and its mission.
Safeguards to protect donors, like stiffer penalties and enforcement. The state attorney general's office handles complaints against fundraisers.
For instance, if they're asked how much of these funds are actually going to charities, and if they say, oh, 100% or 50%, and it turns out not to be true, we can go in and actually file with the court an injunction against them from practicing in the state.
Fundraisers must now register with the state. The same goes for their solicitors, the ones who call you asking for donations. Companies like Show & Associates must also submit their tax filings. Here's the cool part. The state keeps an online database of all those records. Type in a fundraiser or charity's name and hit search. It's that easy.
The law is working. The fact that the documents were there, on all this filing was done, and that you were able to go through that says that the law is, in fact, working. Is it working optimally? Perhaps there's some more things that we need to do.
Here's the In Your Corner bottom line. Several times, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled you can't limit how much a fundraiser charges for its services, but you can control who gets your money. Trust your gut and ask questions like how much will actually go to the cause.
Don't feel intimidated. Don't feel pressured into giving money if you don't feel comfortable, or even if you do feel comfortable, check out the charity before you donate any money.
Howard says he won't apologize for making an honest living. He says after fundraising expenses and administrative costs, there's little left over for his paycheck.
I'm not going to talk to you. I told you that the other day.
So you're not going to answer our questions? Remember, education is your best defense. You can check out a charity or fundraiser by heading to our website. We've posted links to the state's online database, as well as other useful sites like GuideStar.org. I'm Scott Hines, in your corner.